probably hear there's a massive storm going on at the moment. It is really, really hammering it down. Also, the first time I've heard thunder in the entire trip. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but I guess we'll see. Wind is blowing like billy-o. And this is coming our way now. This is supposed to be reducing to less than 6 knots in about, I don't know, an hour, I think. Got no bloody chance of rowing. I've tried 2 or 3 times and got absolutely nowhere, so I'm on power anchor. This is tough to see on camera, but crossing the equator, every evening the tuna used to come up and feed on the surface and the water boiled around the boat. There were tuna as far as you could see in every direction. Absolutely amazing. Landed twice on the roof. The boat was bouncing about all over the place, doing a mad tap dance. Did get a few miles in this morning, only 3 or 4 though. The wind was from the southwest, so it was rowing into a headwind. Set off rowing again and the wind picked up, and this is where we are. So this is day 2 with 15+ knot winds right from the south. It means you can't make any progress whatsoever. The El Nino thing is where the traditional east wind should be coming from that direction, around about these latitudes. Gets messed up by heat and water movement and everything, and gets overpowered by a west wind. That's one half of this storm, and that's the bit that's coming for us, I think. Okay, so I'm now in the southern hemisphere by 4/100ths of a mile. So, big celebration. Weather looks like there's another big squall coming my way, I think. So this is my celebration drink. Welcome to the southern hemisphere. Oh, that's nice. Warm but fizzy. I'll show you this. It's pretty spectacular. A long hot day today, big storm this morning. When that cleared it got very calm and I've been sculling away all day, just managed to make 50. You can see that, Cairns second from the bottom, 3,000 miles to go. I thought that was a neat cloud formation. We're kind of heading in that direction. Going right under the cloud bridge, I guess. This is the reflection of the sunset in a big mushroom cloud. I don't think you'll ever see a better view of the equator than this. You look north, which is what we're doing now, all the way along, all the clouds all gathered along that line, which is where we were a few days ago. Just finished for the day. It's been a scrappy day. Started off with a massive storm, couldn't even get out on deck, and been pushed east by this current all the time, so I've lost ground today. My distance to go to Cairns is the same as it was 2 days ago, apart from a mile. I'm getting a little bit south though, so I'm kind of same distance to go, but I'm 40 miles south, so it kind of makes the angle a bit better. The wind's vacillated from west to northwest. I'm just wondering if I can pull in the anchor and get some 160, 170 in, get a bit further south, even though it's going a long way east. Even on mornings like this, you get the odd treat. There's a double rainbow after a big stormy night, pushing me east again. So I'm losing ground faster than you can flipping make it. Massive storms in the night. The wind was easily 20 knots, pushing me back really hard. Thrashing the boat about, didn't get any sleep. Wind's now coming from kind of 200 degrees, so I can't make any headway even to go southeast. Yeah, it looks like a cracker coming our way. About 20 minutes ago I came out to start my last 3 hours and my little wind indicator started dancing about the pole, and I've found this southwest current and I'm bobbing along there, and I've done 2 miles, so that's probably 45 minutes because I was trupping on at a good speed. And then all of a sudden within 15 minutes everything's reversed. It was a lovely swell coming from the east, southeast, east, and then all of a sudden it just swung round, got these massive storms approaching, and everything's coming from the west and the northwest. But the strange thing is, just before break I had a squall pass over me from east to west. So the weather's been going west. How can it all of a sudden decide to turn round and come back? Bonkers. So these storms are going to clobber us big time. We had 2 days of perfect conditions, and in 5 minutes it's turned into a nightmare. Definitely going to get clobbered. This is a massive storm system. So this is that storm that I was just showing you. You see outside, it's tipping it down. At least the boat's getting it clean. I was on for a 57 or 58 mile day. You can hear what's going on outside. I came in to finish my breakfast off, and I don't mind sitting in the squalls in the daytime, but in the pitch black, probably best inside. A few minutes after those ripples appear on the water, and I've got a 25 knot wind and a raging gale coming towards me. Sunset, sky's pink, crescent moon out up there, powdery blue sky, pretty cool stuff. We've been in the proper trades now for 2 or 3 days, and it's been a pretty stormy day. At the moment. This is what you'd call a meandering current. I'm not going very fast anywhere. Started going southeast, went a bit east, a bit south, and then just wiggle backwards and forward. Been a tough day today. Started off with massive southeast winds, battering the boat all night, and it was a really tough first session, very slow because the waves were big and crashing over me and the boat. So it got better though, and then this afternoon the weather's picked up again. The hands, I don't know if you can see them very well. The other sides are fine. Just where I've bashed them and caught them on things, and they're really struggling. It was resupply day today. Well, I suspect they're coming. That's Vanuatu. I'm supposed to be heading for that point over there. It's going to be about 5 miles north of it by the time I get there. But they're going to have to come out and meet me in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I'm alright, with beans in nearly 6 months. You're going to hardly hit like 5. Yeah, an Australian at that. Cool. Thanks for coming all this way. A seagull roost on the boat one night, and when I got up in the middle of the night to row, he was half asleep. But he's massive, big beak and talons and stuff. Photos, really. But in the mornings, you're rowing all night anyway, aren't you? Yeah. What do I know? Cool hand. If they set like that, I'll be quite happy. Just slide them on and just, well, for another month anyway, and then I'm never going to pick up an oar again. I've got that on camera now, okay? Yeah. Well, I'm not. Did you hear that, Cheryl? sunset on Resupply Day. It's quite a nice sky. Same sunset 10 minutes later. It's even better now. I'm 14 miles from the waypoint at Espiritu Santo. Just seeing the low cloud over there, the point that I'm going round, so I'm going to be a couple of miles north of that just to be safe. And as soon as I get round there, that's a coral sea, and I'm off to Cairns. Espiritu Santo, the land starts falling away there, and we're going to head southwest. So about an hour ago we had the French Navy fly over. The plane came from behind me, really low, maybe, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 feet, I don't know, I didn't measure that kind of thing. But it was low and very loud, and I thought it was a private jet, but it turned out to be the Navy that did a loop, took some photos apparently, and wanted to make sure I was alright, so that's pretty cool. So it's December 1st today, and I should go under 1,000 miles today, hopefully. There's the sunrise. It's a bit kind of moody today. There's this catch of the day. These fish were on the boat this morning. I'm just going to shovel them over the side. Had a better day today. First day since Vanuatu. 45 miles. I'm in this westerly current. I'm actually drifting a little bit south at the moment as well, which is good. And there's our sunset for tonight. Not that spectacular, but it's quite nice. Haven't done much for the last couple of days because it's been, well, yesterday was a better day, but the previous 2 days were a massive fight with a southwest wind and a northwest current. So I've been knuckled down and working really hard. Not sure whether it's light enough. There's a freighter out front. He's passing about a mile. He's about a mile and a half away. It's absolutely massive. 500 metres apparently. That's as close as I want to get to something that size. And last night you'll see a bit of mild panic and we couldn't work out what was going on. Started to actually drift northwest. I got pushed really hard north at the end of the day yesterday, but eventually came round and drifted west on power anchor. I've got to try and get back to my course. It's 299 miles to go. This is the infamous Paul Weller bird. It's a sunrise on December 22nd. Quite a choppy swell. Not really giving me much speed. Need an extra half a knot out of this session. Quite a nice sky this morning though. Big rainstorm earlier, lasted 2 hours. It's cold and miserable.